Hi, friends. So, congratulations. You made it to the very last unit that we'll be learning for this school year. Congratulations, Blue Book friends. So, now we're in Unit 7, and Unit 7 is mainly about percents and converting back and forth between percents and fractions and decimals. So, Lesson 1 is about parts to whole. Okay. So, we discussed fractions, decimals, and percents. Fractions, decimals, and percents, and compare their parts to whole. So for a fraction, when you have 1 over 3, otherwise known as 1/3, the part is your numerator. So 1 is your part, and your denominator is your whole. So 3 would be your whole, and 1 is your part. Okay? When you have a decimal, like 0.25, your part is 25 and your whole is 100. The decimal, I think, is probably the trickiest out of fractions, decimals, and percents because you have to look at the place value to figure out what your whole is. So I figured out the whole was 100 because the 5 is in the hundredths place value. Okay, so my whole was out of 100. But just pretend, I didn't have the 5 there and it said 0.2, then my part would be 2 and my whole would be 10 because that's the tenth. Okay, so since it's in the tenth placeholder, my whole would be 10 and my part would be 2. Okay, percent, super duper easy. The whole is always 100. Okay, so let's do some practice problems and then I will set you loose. So for this lesson, you were given practice problems that they give you a number and they ask you to sort its part and whole. Okay, so you'll be given a number like a percent number, a fraction number, and a decimal number, and you're asked to put what's its part and what's its whole. Okay, so 75%, its part is 75, and its whole is always out of 100. Okay, percent always out of 100. 4/5, remember your numerator is your part, your denominator is your whole. So 4 is your part, 5 is your whole. 4 is your part, 5 is your whole. So remember decimals, your whole is always where your place value is. So my whole would be 10 because it's 0.8 and this is your tenths. So my whole is 10 and my part is 8. So 8, 10, and it just says look at your place value. Okay, so again, decimal. So the 2 is in your tenths, the first 5 is in your hundredths, and the third 5 is in your thousandths. So your whole would be out of 1,000, and your part would be 255. So 255, and then 1,000 would be your whole. Okay, because tenths, hundredths, thousandths. Okay, so why don't you try a couple problems, and I'll see you back soon. Have a great day now.